Hello guys, my name is Icarus and I'm representing Budapest, Hungary.
What up, what culture? You are here with that half man, half amazing Angelico, representing South Africa in the Pro Wrestling World Cup.
So first of all, thank you for having me. It's a really huge milestone in my career to represent Hungary here in the WCPW World Cup. Because Hungary is a really prideful country, and pro wrestling was a really big thing back there in the 40s, but it was banned because of all of the regime. So a lot of big names like Zoltán Boscsik, Tibor Szakács, and even Lou Tesz were Hungarians, but they had to move, they had to leave the country. So now it's my turn to bring back Hungary on the map of pro wrestling.
It's everything to represent your country in a tournament like this, to go against the best wrestlers in the world, to prove yourself against every other nation in the world. You know, it's a big thing, especially in South Africa. We don't have a lot of professional wrestling, so I feel a lot of pressure on my shoulders representing my country in this kind of tournament. But it's a good type of pressure. It's the type of pressure that pushes me to my limits, and it pushes me to win these kind of things.
I respect Angelico. He's a really big name. He's a huge star, and he's a hell of an athlete. So I think maybe I'm gonna catch him somewhere in midair. That's my tactic, and we will see.
Out high fly him. Out high fly the high flyer. You know, I'm from Mexico. My style is based in Mexican lucha libre. So out flying high flyers is what I've been doing for the last 10 years of my life. And now it's simply my turn to show all the European fans exactly how I do it. If you look at me, you see just a normal human. Yes, but a human of a rare type. Something more like a fighter jet pilot. With my extraordinary hand-to-eye coordination, cool head in a fight, combination of extreme discipline and training, and above all else, the ability to risk it all when the moment demands it.
The world of WCPW. I'm Icarus, and you better recognize this name, because from this point, Hungary will be back on the map of pro wrestling.
Alright, the final first round match in these Rest of the World qualifiers sees South Africa's Angelico against Hungary's Icarus.
First time in the UK for WCPW for Icarus. Angelico, one of the future names, surely a future Hall of Famer in this industry. Who's going to do it? Who's going to advance?
Icarus has been a champion in his native Hungary, the Hungarian Championship Wrestling HCW champion. As you say, it's his first time competing here in the United Kingdom, and he's another one of those guys. We've seen so many of them from the 64 men in this tournament, who it's a real opportunity, in some cases for really the first time, to perform on a truly international stage.
And what an opportunity that is for a young man like Icarus, coming from his native Hungary. He could represent his country in the Pro Wrestling World Cup finals. But he will have to get through Angelico and also Flash Morgan Webster in order to do that.
So Icarus, the 63rd man to throw his hat into the ring in this Pro Wrestling World Cup, and here comes the 64th and final.
From your
Angelico has been making a great name for himself all around the world, particularly in Mexico as part of the big Lucha Libre scene down there. He is a 3-time AAA World Tag Team Champion, a 2-time Lucha Underground Trios Champion. So it does have to be said, much of the success, almost all of the success Angelico has had in his career so far has been in tag team. A different proposition here, he's going to be on his own here, one-on-one.
And that's the key point. Angelico doesn't know what to expect from Hungary's Icarus. Icarus will have South Africa's Angelico well scouted. He knows that he's a specialist in tag team competition. Throw that out the window tonight. It's mano a mano, one-on-one. Well, I don't give out praise lightly. This man Angelico is a special, special individual.
Angelico from Johannesburg in South Africa, Icarus from Budapest, Hungary. The final first round match, the final 2 men to enter the 2017 Pro Wrestling World Cup. And as always, we want to know what you think. Who do you think is going to advance from these rest of the world qualifiers? Who have you been impressed with so far in the first round? Join the conversation on social media, as always, using the hashtag Pro Wrestling World Cup. We would love to hear from you.
And you have to think there are fans from Hungary, there are fans from South Africa watching eagerly, attentive, glued to their screens to see their favourite advance in the Pro Wrestling World Cup. Just who will it be? Angelico or Icarus?
Extra pressure here for Angelico, I guess, because by representing South Africa, he is the only man from the continent of Africa to be in this tournament. So he's not just representing a country if he goes through, but an entire continent.
Feeling out process of this one early on. Now obviously Flash Morgan Webster, having defeated RJ Singh, he can just sit back, much like Travis Banks, scout his potential opponents for the next round.
Angelico sent to the ropes by Icarus. Back on his feet, goes for the hip toss. There's the agility of Angelico, that lucha background helps him so much with that element of his game. It's a knee into the abdomen, sends Icarus to the ropes. Hurricane Rana, but the cartwheel to get out of that. Angelico goes for a drop kick. That was a little rash, no one there, but the moonsault from Icarus, no one there either. Clothesline was ducked. These two dodging each other, move for move here. Oh, goodness me. What a fast exchange, but interestingly, for most of that exchange, neither man was able to make contact with the other.
Well, already you can see Angelico looking out, surveying the audience, who know just as well as he does that already Icarus looks to be a fine match for Angelico.
A little nod of the head there from Angelico as if to recognise, okay, you've come to play.
That's what it's all about, Dave Bradshaw. It's all about making a splash, earning your stripes and representing your country.
Angelico offering a handshake at this point. It's a bit unorthodox. We're already in the middle of the match here, but quickly changed his mind there with the knee to the jaw. It's a 1 count. Icarus, maybe a little bit of naivety there.
Bit naive there from Icarus. It's his first time in the UK. Angelico, you can see he's been hanging around the WCPW locker room with antics like that.
Angelico going to send to the opposite corner with all of his might. You saw and heard just how hard Icarus hit that corner. Again kicking out on one. Both of a couple of these early pin attempts here you've seen from Angelico. Icarus making a point of kicking out on just one.
But you can see that it hurts the man, Icarus, to kick out. Grabbing that spine, roaring in pain. He's determined to make an impact here tonight.
Well, I guess the advantage of that strategy is you're making a statement to your opponent that he's not going to keep you down even for a count of 2. But the disadvantage is, of course, you have a couple of seconds less to catch your breath back. Icarus, middle turnbuckle, there's a missile drop kick.
The war cry to go with it.
2 count this time. But Icarus, Angelico the left shoulder up.
Angelico feeling it here though. Some serious pain on the mat. Icarus trying to fire up this crowd in Newcastle. The Hungarian wants them behind him in his quest to qualify for the Pro Wrestling World Cup.
Absolutely one of the biggest nights of Icarus's career so far. Been wrestling since 2011. doubt, going through this match in his head for weeks, ever since the draw was made, ever since he knew he was going to be against Angelico. Icarus, student of the game, he will have been watching tapes of AAA and of Lucha Underground almost 24 hours a day. Icarus goes to the corner, no one home, another knee right into the head.
The extension of that leg, but Angelico goes down. That took everything he had to deliver that knee. He's still clutching that neck, that throat area.
Angelico going to get some air back into that chest. Icarus's eyes have glazed over a little bit after that knee to the head. It's not the first one of the match either.
They're going to go strike for strike here. This part of the match so crucial, Dave Bradshaw. Whoever comes out on top of this may take it all.
Angelico asking for another one. Drew him in though. Instead, here comes that flurry of kicks. Another knee right into the underside of the chin that time from this young man from Johannesburg. Reversal of the Irish whip though from Icarus. Put the head down. Maybe too early. Angelico had time to counter. Right round the back of the head. If Icarus doesn't have a concussion after this match, it'll be a minor miracle. Angelico trying to end the match, and he was a second away from doing so.
Well, you could see that Icarus didn't go down clean there. He went down almost in a crumpled mess on the canvas.
Angelico starting to feel the energy here in Newcastle. Newcastle is the host city for the finals, the very final night of this tournament. End of August 26th is the final date, and the tickets are still available. ProWrestlingWorldCup.com for the last 16, the quarters, the semis, and the finals.
You do not want to miss that, trust me.
Double foot stop from Angelico.
Angelico is still a little bit out of it, but he has the cover here. Hooks the leg.
Is that going to be enough? No, again Icarus. And again, it's a primal scream there as he found enough left in him to kick out again.
Look at the anguish on the face of Icarus. That big move from Angelico. Angelico looks around again. He's deciding what he has to do next to try and put this young Hungarian away.
Well, this may be it. This may be it, because if he can hit this, the Fall of the Angels, this crucifix turnbuckle bomb we've seen from Angelico so many times in his career.
Icarus hooking the ropes there with the very tips of his toes.
Well, that's what I was talking about. Icarus knows exactly what was coming there. He knows Angelico very well from all his homework he's done on this. He knew he had to escape, and he did. Now Icarus is headed to the top rope. Angelico, they're right behind, right to the side of us here. Icarus on the top, moves on the top, and he takes out Angelico.
And again, that primal scream, if you will, from Icarus. He got all of that one on Angelico, Dave Bradshaw.
Yeah, high risk and high reward for Icarus. Will that be the turning point? Will that send Icarus into the second round?
He's going up top again. No end to this man's.
Icarus! Senton bomb! The cover to beat Angelico for the upset, and the right shoulder just went up.
I was just about to say, no end to this man's fearlessness, and that's exactly what he showed, displayed for us once again. Icarus is something else here tonight in Newcastle.
He's doing a pretty damn good job of announcing his arrival on the international scene. Here is Icarus. Discus forearm.
Hungary must be so proud of this young man, just as South Africa is damn sure proud of Angelico.
The cover from Icarus. Will that do it? No, again. That discus elbow smash. He calls it the message to the past, knocking Angelico silly. I reckon Angelico must have kicked out of that one on instinct alone.
Again, gripping that head, that throat region. Angelico's had trouble with that all match. Icarus can see it with his own two eyes, and he looks to capitalise.
Angelico being deposited here on the top turnbuckle by Icarus.
Straight up slap to Angelico's face from Icarus.
Angelico can barely hold up his own body weight on there. Icarus looking to put the exclamation point here and maybe finalise this victory with a superplex. Angelico, oh wait, Angelico slams the head of Icarus into the turnbuckle. Angelico over the top, trying for the powerbomb. Icarus will counter with the right hand. Angelico with that leaping kick.
It's blow for blow here. Both these men desperate.
Oh, he's going to try for it again. Going to try for the fall with the Angels. The fall with the Angels attempt here from Angelico. Kick into the ribs and then into the kidney area there from Icarus. Angelico absolutely relentless. He wants this. He wants to move off the top on Icarus. Icarus doing all he can to block here. And he's in. Icarus again. The meltdown. But oh, the knees went up. The knees went up. Oh, running knee into the back of the head. Oh my God. What a move. What a move. What a knee from Angelico. And now the fall of the Angels. Icarus falls to the mat. Angelico falls on top. He hooks the leg. And Angelico advances to the second round.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and advancing in the tournament, Angelico!
Impressive stuff from Angelico.
I get the impression you could have counted to 33 there, never mind just the 1, 2, 3.
How about this for a mouth-watering second round match? Angelico now advances later tonight to face Flash Morgan Webster. Only one of those two men, only Wales or South Africa, can advance into the finals of the Pro Wrestling World Cup. Who will it be? We will find out before this night is out.